Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall says 8:42. Home about 3/4 of an hour from Fairy House. It was touch and go this morning whether I go or not. I woke up with the damnedest hangover of all time at about 6:30 and no porter last night or all through the week. So got up, had a cup of coffee, went back to bed for an hour, felt a bit better and got up, then had a shower and headed around 9:30. Got there bitter cold when I arrived and forgot the headgear. I was chatting to a man from that follows the channel. He works at the racecourse on the ground staff there. Ger is his name. He does Naas and Punchestown. So he came back a while later and he had went out to the car and he got a cap for me, but I didn't bother taking it off because I was in and out. And when I wear one of those tight caps, my head gets desperate itchy. And I didn't bother, but he's a great guy. I was chatting to him several times during the day. He knows his racing. Good enough racing there today, all right. Blood Destiny was very impressive. That'll make a go of it in the Triumph. Clipped from 14s into 5s. Good horse. We had no luck, but you'll have that on some Saturdays. It's either boom or bust. There was a couple of dodgy ones I put up, and I was even thinking going up today. I shouldn't have put up in Rillo or Third Time Lucky, but because the only one I sort of fancied ran fourth, Badis Java, but that was a really good winner that won that race. Maxine O'Sullivan, Eugene O'Sullivan's horse. That's a right good horse. I didn't think it was as good as that now the day I watched it below in Limerick, but obviously there was heavy money for it today, and a right shrewd connections own it as well. But anyway, on to tomorrow. Of course, the big race for me tomorrow is the 210, the novice chase, to see how does Hador run, because I haven't backed Anti-Post for the Turners. The previous winners of these, you see, has all went on to run in the Turners, bar one went to the National Hunt Chase. And Impervious is a good mare, but she's actually carrying a penalty, so she's given £1 to Hador. Journey with Me is no slouch as well. But I'm just hoping that Hador might do the business tomorrow. Has always been a good strong horse from day one. Like even as a 3-year-old. This was its maiden. This is a mile and 3 maiden reign in France. Very first course appearance.
By the looks of things. Still tucked away behind those travelling strongly is Hurig Deobo, and now the door opens and Hurig Deobo moves through it. And Hurig Deobo now goes to the front. On the near side, Hey Voila. Hador on the inside tries to get into it and makes a pretty good fist of it. And it's Hador who now goes through and goes to the front. From in second, Hurig Deobo, further behind Hey Voila, and in the run towards the line, Hador goes on to victory, leading by 5-6 lengths to in second position Hurig Deobo, and back in third Hey Voila.
Big strong horse at 3. So hopefully it can jump, go out in front tomorrow and jump as well as it did the last day. It's a 9-4 shot. So Impervious giant favourites, Journey with Me. So anyone that backed it, including me, will have to back it tomorrow in the hope. Then we have a free bet, free money going on to it. In the 140 on Sunday, we have a bus horse, Light Parade. It won for us 2 runs back and it drifted out to 5-1 and won snug enough. Then it ran the last day, but it was a day that nothing came from off the pace. I went up £7 for that, and we just got away with it by winning at 2 mile. I was saying at that to that the step up and trip and suit, but it ran on well from the end or from the back of the field. It's carrying a light weight tomorrow. Now the ground is an unknown because it hasn't sort of ran on bottomless ground like that. But it's carrying 10 stone 7. And wait till stop at train, as they say. So hopefully that might do the business tomorrow. And something similar in a race in Kelso. The top weight there, Elvis Mail, I think it has ran maybe 9 times in Kelso. And has 3 wins. And a good run the last day. But on heavy ground, carrying 12 stone 1. I know there's a 3-pound claimer on. Stainsby Girl, that's going for a win tomorrow as well. Won the race last year. But Alexander, the trainer, isn't in that great a form. In the last 14 days, 1 out of 19, 5%. And I thought at the bottom, just don't know. I hope he does know. With Tom Scudamore, it's an interesting booking for a man, Paul Robeson. There was a singer one time, Paul Robeson, wasn't there? I don't think it's him. But he ran well enough here this is at 2.5.
Card, but Heroic de Mold has travelled sweetly for Brian Hughes on the outside in second place. Just don't know his next. Heltenham Greensleeves, these are miles clear contra order, and that's the open ditch, and that was 4 from home. Poussin from Heroic de Mold, and then Just Don't Know and Heltenham making the approach to the final quarter of a mile, 3 to jump, and Poussin is trying to hold on to the lead from Heroic de Mold's been asked to pick up. Just Don't Know still in there pitching, and Heltenham's not out of it, staying on. So the front quartet are miles clear of the others who are headed by contra order. That was the second last. Heltenham Just Don't Know rallying, and then Heroic de Mold, they've gone clear of Foussin, heading down towards the final fence. Just Don't Know and Heltenham coming to the last from Heroic de Mold's about a length and a half away. It's a slow motion finish. Just Don't Know, Heltenham, Heroic de Mold closest to the running rail, and it's Heltenham and David England now striding on, going a few lengths in advance of Just Don't Know back in second, but this will go to Heltenham.
He has ran in Kelso before, and the step up and trip, that was 2.5 mile. He was second to hold the note in Kelso the previous run at nearly 3 mile. But in February last year, won an air on heavy ground, 3 mile off 100. He's a bit higher, all right, but a big horse like that with a low weight and Scudamore on him, like carrying 10 stone 2. He's £2 out of the handicap by right. I think he's on 10 stone. He has to carry 10-2. But 10 stone 2 as against 12 stone 1. Big River is 13. Bavington Bob hasn't ran as well as he did before. First Account hasn't ran for 377 days. This is the third run back after the layoff. Has won on heavy ground. Has won at the distance. Low weight, Scudamore up. I thought at 7-2, well, we checked the prices. Just don't know. At 7-2 with the green bookie, 3-100 to 30. Elvis Mail 9-4. I thought maybe that'd be a bet tomorrow. Does the horse have a look at it as well tomorrow in Southall? The last race at Southall, or Southwell, son, is it? Did they leave you out too? It's his first run for Ben Haslam. But if this was tuned up, it's only... Someone said the other day to me that Haslam gets all JP's rejects. But we tried to get this running a couple of times for us and it was over hurdles. It's rated 131, so deduct 90 or 40 off that, that'd be 91. And this is in like off 65. So, but how fit it is for the first run for Ben Haslam, but he runs them in Southall on a surface that should suit, and mile 6. If there's money for that, I'm sure he's 10-1 there. It might be worth £1 each way for some people that might want an each way bet tomorrow. Anyway, I'm rattling on too much. It's time for the cot, I think, tonight. Be no porter. Bash the bookies, over and out.